What if I told you that the drinks you enjoy every day could be damaging your kidneys without you even realizing it? We all know our kidneys are important. They filter out waste and keep our bodies in balance. But did you know that some drinks can make their job harder and even slow down the healing process? Stick with me to the end, because what you're about to hear could change the way you think about hydration and kidney health forever. But before we begin, I'm curious about you. Where are you watching from? Let me know in the comments, and feel free to ask any questions you might have. Now let's jump in. Number 1, soda. Whether it's a refreshing cola or a bubbly citrus-flavored drink, soda is one of the most widely consumed beverages on the planet. But here's the kicker, it's also one of the worst choices for your kidneys. Now, why is that? You might be thinking, but I love my soda. And trust me, you're not alone. Millions of people are right there with you. Soda, especially the sugary kind, is loaded with high amounts of refined sugars, artificial sweeteners, and an excessive amount of caffeine. This combination is a nightmare for your kidneys. Here's how it happens. Your kidneys are responsible for filtering waste and excess substances from your blood, right? Well, consuming too much sugar and caffeine increases the workload on your kidneys. Sugar causes a spike in your blood sugar levels, which can lead to insulin resistance over time, making your kidneys work harder to filter out excess glucose. This process can accelerate kidney damage, particularly if you're already dealing with conditions like diabetes or high blood pressure. But it doesn't stop there. The high sugar content in soda can also lead to increased risk of obesity and high blood pressure, both of which are major risk factors for kidney disease. Think about it. Every time you sip on that sugary soda, you're not just satisfying a craving, you're also setting yourself up for long-term kidney damage. And for those of you who think diet sodas are a better alternative, think again. Diet sodas, with their artificial sweeteners like aspartame and sucralose, have been linked to a higher risk of kidney decline too. So whether it's regular soda or diet soda, your kidneys are not fans of either. Now here's something to consider. If you're serious about protecting your kidneys, you need to cut back on sodas and opt for drinks that hydrate you in a healthier way. Water is obviously the best choice, but herbal teas or infusing your water with fresh fruits can be a fun, flavorful alternative. So if you've been reaching for a soda lately, think twice, and let's make a better choice for our kidneys together. Number 2, energy drinks. Next up, let's talk about energy drinks. You know the ones, they come in flashy cans with bold colors, promising a quick boost of energy and focus. For some, energy drinks seem like a magic solution to fatigue and lack of focus. But here's the hard truth. They could be doing more harm than good, especially when it comes to your kidneys. Energy drinks are packed with high levels of caffeine, sugar, and other stimulants like taurine and guarana. While a little boost of energy may feel good in the short term, over time these drinks can wreak havoc on your kidneys. The high caffeine content puts a massive strain on your kidneys by forcing them to process and filter out excess caffeine, which can lead to dehydration. And let's not forget about sugar. Many energy drinks are loaded with sugar, and we already know what too much sugar does to our kidney health. But that's not even the worst part. Some studies suggest that regular consumption of energy drinks can increase the risk of kidney stones. Why? Well, energy drinks can lead to higher levels of calcium and oxalate in your urine, both of which are key ingredients in the formation of kidney stones. These tiny but painful stones can block the urinary tract, causing severe pain and even kidney damage. If you're already prone to kidney stones, energy drinks are definitely something to avoid. Not to mention, energy drinks can also lead to high blood pressure, which puts additional strain on the kidneys. But here's the thing, if you find yourself reaching for an energy drink to get through your day, it's a sign that your body may be asking for something more sustainable, like proper rest, hydration, or a balanced diet. Your kidneys will thank you in the long run if you choose natural ways to boost energy, like exercise, a good night's sleep, or even a refreshing smoothie packed with nutrients. So before you grab that can of energy drink, think about your kidneys and your long-term health. It's time to make a change. Number 3, alcohol. Let's face it, most of us enjoy a drink from time to time, whether it's a glass of wine, a cold beer, or a cocktail with friends. But what many don't realize is that alcohol is one of the leading culprits when it comes to kidney damage. Yes, you read that right. Your favorite glass of wine or beer could be putting your kidneys at serious risk. Here's how. Alcohol is a toxin. When you drink, your liver works hard to break it down and process it. However, your kidneys are also involved in this process by filtering out the byproducts of alcohol. Excessive drinking, whether it's binge drinking on weekends or daily consumption, puts a huge strain on your kidneys. The kidneys need to work overtime to filter out alcohol and its byproducts, which can lead to kidney dysfunction over time. But that's not all. Alcohol can lead to dehydration, and dehydration is one of the biggest enemies of kidney health. Alcohol inhibits the release of an antidiuretic hormone, which helps your body retain water. As a result, when you drink alcohol, your body loses more water than usual, leading to dehydration. Dehydration can cause your kidneys to lose their ability to filter waste and balance electrolytes, which can ultimately lead to kidney damage. Drinking heavily over time can also increase the risk of high blood pressure and liver disease, both of which put additional strain on your kidneys. In fact, heavy alcohol consumption is directly linked to a condition called alcohol-induced kidney disease, which can lead to chronic kidney disease and even kidney failure if left unchecked. So what's the solution? You don't have to completely cut alcohol out of your life if you don't want to, but moderation is key. If you can stick to 1 or 2 drinks now and then and make sure to stay hydrated in between, your kidneys will thank you. But if you're someone who drinks regularly, it might be worth considering the impact it's having on your kidneys and health overall. The good news is that your kidneys are resilient, but they need your help to stay strong and function properly. Number 4, sweetened fruit juices. At first glance, fruit juices might seem like a healthy choice. After all, they come from fruit, right? While fresh squeezed fruit juices can be a nutritious addition to your diet, the store-bought versions, especially those with added sugars, can be a big problem for your kidneys. Here's the issue. Fruit juices, even those that claim to be 100% natural, often contain added sugars and preservatives that can harm your kidneys. Just like soda, these added sugars can cause a spike in your blood sugar levels, which puts stress on your kidneys over time. This is especially dangerous if you have diabetes or prediabetes, as high blood sugar levels are directly linked to kidney disease. Additionally, fruit juices are often high in oxalates, compounds that can contribute to the formation of kidney stones. While oxalates are naturally occurring in many foods, when consumed in large amounts, like in excessive fruit juice consumption, they can contribute to kidney stone formation. And remember, kidney stones are no joke. They can be incredibly painful and damaging to your kidneys. But the real danger of sweetened fruit juices is their effect on kidney function over time. If you're drinking these juices regularly, you're putting your kidneys at risk of long-term damage. The high sugar content, combined with the dehydration that often comes with drinking sugary beverages, can lead to kidney damage, inflammation, and even chronic kidney disease if consumed in excess. Number 5, sports drinks. You might think of sports drinks as the ultimate hydration tool, especially after a tough workout or intense physical activity. They promise to replace lost electrolytes and keep you energized. But while they may seem like a healthy option, they're actually one of the worst drinks for your kidneys, and here's why. Sports drinks are typically loaded with sugar and salt, both of which can wreak havoc on your kidney function. The high sugar content in these drinks can spike your blood sugar levels, causing your kidneys to work overtime to filter out the excess glucose. Over time, this added strain can accelerate kidney damage, especially if you're prone to conditions like diabetes or high blood pressure. Additionally, the excessive amount of sodium, salt, in sports drinks can increase your blood pressure, which is another huge risk factor for kidney disease. High blood pressure makes the tiny blood vessels in your kidneys less efficient at filtering waste. This puts added stress on your kidneys and increases the risk of kidney failure over time. While a little salt is necessary for bodily functions, most people already consume too much sodium in their regular diets, and drinking sports drinks only adds to the problem. Now let's talk about the purpose of sports drinks. They're designed to replenish electrolytes like sodium, potassium, and magnesium, which are lost during intense physical activity. However, for most people, these drinks aren't necessary unless you're engaging in extremely high-intensity exercise for over an hour or in extreme heat. If you're not in this category, your kidneys don't need the extra sugar and salt, and you're better off sticking to water or homemade electrolyte drinks that are much gentler on your kidneys. Number 6, sweetened tea. We all know that tea can be a healthy choice, especially green tea, which is packed with antioxidants. But not all teas are created equal, and when it comes to kidney health, sweetened tea can be a hidden danger. Many store-bought iced teas or pre-brewed teas are packed with sugar and other additives that can harm your kidneys over time. The sugar content in sweetened tea is one of the primary reasons why it's bad for kidney health. As we've discussed with soda and fruit juices, excess sugar can spike your blood glucose levels, forcing your kidneys to work harder to filter it out. Over time, this added strain can lead to kidney damage, particularly if you already have diabetes or other kidney disease risk factors. But that's not all. Sweetened tea can also contribute to dehydration. While tea on its own can hydrate you, many sweetened versions contain caffeine, which has a diuretic effect. This means that it can make you urinate more often, leading to fluid loss and potential dehydration. Dehydration is a major risk factor for kidney disease because it can make it harder for your kidneys to filter waste effectively. Now, here's a shocking fact. Studies have found that people who regularly consume sugary drinks like sweetened tea are at a higher risk of developing kidney stones. The sugar, combined with the lack of hydration, can lead to the buildup of calcium and oxalate in your kidneys, which can eventually form stones. So, what's the solution? If you enjoy tea, try drinking it unsweetened, or opt for herbal teas that are naturally caffeine-free and low in sugar. Green tea, chamomile, or peppermint are great choices that will hydrate you without putting unnecessary strain on your kidneys. And if you can't resist a bit of sweetness, try adding a touch of honey or stevia, both natural alternatives that won't harm your kidneys. Number 7, coffee. Coffee is one of the world's most beloved beverages. For many people, a hot cup of coffee is a ritual that jump-starts the day. But here's the truth. While moderate coffee consumption has been linked to some health benefits, it can also have negative effects on your kidneys if you're not careful. Let's start with caffeine. While caffeine in coffee is a natural stimulant that can help improve focus and energy, it can also cause your body to lose more water than usual. As we've discussed, dehydration is a major risk factor for kidney damage. Caffeine increases the frequency of urination, which can lead to dehydration, especially if you're not balancing it out with enough water. But that's not all. Drinking too much coffee, especially in large quantities, can increase your blood pressure, and high blood pressure is one of the leading causes of kidney disease. The kidneys rely on a steady flow of blood to filter waste and toxins effectively, and elevated blood pressure can damage the tiny blood vessels in your kidneys, making it harder for them to do their job. Now, don't get me wrong, an occasional cup of coffee isn't going to destroy your kidneys. In fact, some studies have shown that moderate coffee consumption, around 1 to 2 cups per day, may even be linked to a lower risk of kidney disease. However, if you're drinking multiple cups a day, especially if they're loaded with sugar or cream, you could be doing more harm than good. Number 8, commercial fruit smoothies. Commercial fruit smoothies are often marketed as healthy and are filled with colourful fruits and vibrant flavours. However, many store-bought fruit smoothies can be a hidden danger for your kidneys due to their high sugar content and lack of balance. While fruit itself is a healthy choice and packed with essential vitamins and minerals, many commercial smoothies are loaded with added sugars, syrups, and sweeteners that turn a seemingly healthy drink into a sugar bomb. These added sugars can spike your blood sugar levels, putting additional strain on your kidneys and increasing the risk of kidney disease over time. But that's not all. Many commercial smoothies also contain high levels of artificial additives and preservatives to keep them shelf stable. These chemicals are not ideal for your kidneys, as they may interfere with the body's natural detoxification process. Additionally, some smoothies are made with juices instead of whole fruits, which means you're missing out on the fiber that helps regulate blood sugar levels. Without the fiber, the sugar in these smoothies enters your bloodstream quickly, causing a spike in your blood glucose levels that your kidneys have to work hard to filter out. Number 9, lemonade, store-bought. Lemonade is often seen as a refreshing, tangy drink, especially during the warmer months. You might even believe that the sour lemon flavor means it's a healthy choice. But the reality is that store-bought lemonade can be just as damaging to your kidneys as sodas and other sugary drinks. Here's the thing, most commercial lemonades are packed with added sugars, high fructose corn syrup, and artificial sweeteners, all of which can have negative effects on your kidney health. While the tartness of lemons suggests it could be a healthful option, store-bought lemonade is typically made with very little actual lemon juice. Instead, it's mostly sugar water or flavored syrup. The excessive sugar can cause spikes in blood glucose, which puts additional strain on your kidneys to filter out the excess glucose. If you already suffer from conditions like diabetes, this can lead to further kidney damage over time. Additionally, many commercial lemonades contain artificial preservatives and colorants to improve the appearance and extend shelf life. These chemicals can put additional stress on your kidneys, which are responsible for filtering out toxins from your bloodstream. Over time, this constant strain can increase the risk of kidney disease or stones, especially when consumed regularly. The excessive sugar content in lemonade is particularly concerning. Drinking sugar-sweetened beverages like this can significantly increase your risk of obesity, high blood pressure, and diabetes, all of which are leading causes of kidney disease. And since most people drink lemonade in large quantities, the damage can accumulate quickly. The good news is that you can make a much healthier version of lemonade at home. Simply squeeze fresh lemons into water, add a small amount of natural sweetener like honey or stevia if you need some sweetness, and enjoy. Fresh lemon juice also provides vitamin C, which can be beneficial for overall health. But in general, try to avoid store-bought lemonades with high sugar content and added chemicals that can harm your kidneys. Number 10, canned juices. When you think of fruit juice, you may envision a healthy, nutrient-packed drink made from fresh fruits. Unfortunately, many of the juices available in cans or cartons today are far from healthy, especially when it comes to kidney health. Canned juices often contain minimal actual fruit juice and are instead made from concentrated juice, which has been stripped of many of its natural nutrients. In place of nutrients, manufacturers add high amounts of sugar, artificial sweeteners, and preservatives to enhance flavor and shelf life. This means that while you may be consuming a drink that looks healthy, you're actually ingesting a beverage full of sugar and empty calories that can be incredibly harmful to your kidneys. The high sugar content in canned juices is a major concern. Just like with sodas, fruit juices that are loaded with sugar can lead to spikes in blood glucose levels. For people with kidney disease or those at risk for kidney problems, this extra strain on the kidneys can be overwhelming. Your kidneys work hard to filter out excess sugar, and over time, this repeated stress can cause kidney damage and dysfunction. What makes canned juices even worse is that they often lack the fiber found in whole fruits. The fiber in fruit helps slow down the absorption of sugar into the bloodstream, preventing large spikes in blood glucose. Without the fiber, the sugar in canned juices enters your bloodstream much more quickly, which can increase the workload on your kidneys and lead to complications like kidney stones or kidney disease over time. On top of that, many canned juices contain preservatives and additives such as sodium, which can raise your blood pressure. As we've already discussed, high blood pressure is one of the leading causes of kidney disease. So not only are you dealing with the sugar content, but also the added sodium, which can further harm your kidneys. If you love juice, it's best to consume it in moderation and choose freshly squeezed juice made from real fruit. If that's not an option, try looking for juice that's labelled 100% fruit juice with no added sugar or preservatives. Better yet, opt for smoothies made from whole fruits and vegetables, which retain the fibre and essential nutrients your kidneys need to stay healthy. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss out on more tips for maintaining your kidney health. Remember, small changes in what you drink today can have a big impact on your health tomorrow. Take care of your kidneys and, as always, stay healthy.